Hey everyone, happy Saturday. It is Memorial Day weekend. We are 2 days away from the new moon, which you are probably feeling that energy. It's been very strong, very potent. Lots of clearing going on in the collective, lots of turmoil in the collective, lots of chaos that's being spewed around right now. Lots of people of varying opinions sharing their opinions. But we're just gonna keep trucking as humans. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, no agenda today. I just wanted to pull a couple quick cards. I got nothing to talk about. I've been over talking lately. I'm tired of hearing myself talk, so we're just gonna pull some cards. And we're gonna hear myself talk about the cards. So, Schumann's been crazy. Energies have been crazy. The magnetosphere has been lit up. Pressure on the planet. Yada, yada, yada. I've said the same thing a million times. Let's see what these energies are telling us for today. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pretty simple. So the overall theme I have is the thinking man. Well, the thinking man is the page of cups or pentacles in tarot. I don't remember. The thinking man, though. Trying to break down the world, trying to perceive with new eyes, trying to understand things. That's what the thinking man is all about. You could see right here, he's kind of like a noble or some sort of, he looks like the page from the Renaissance period, looking at a crystal. So he's kind of like delving in the depths of his mind, the crystal of his mind, if you were, trying to look to see how to pull out this hidden knowledge or trying to attain more knowledge, always thinking and processing and trying to figure out the next step or figure out society. You're trying to break things down, put them back apart, reassemble them, all that type of stuff. Mental fun. So you might be extremely curious at this time, or you might be having a lot of intrusive, overactive thoughts, which makes sense because this is Gemini season, the snakes. They usually are two opposing thoughts that get in your mind and you can't really make a decision. You're bouncing back and forth like you're playing a game of ping pong. Bong, 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 you know. But the thinking man, it's all about introspection. It's all about changing your perspective on things, getting a more holistic, clear view of the future and where you want to be and your place in the collective. Next, we have appreciation. So this is a card of telling you literally right there, stop and smell the roses today. Be appreciative of the things that are around you, the simplest things. I always use the stupid example of that first cup of coffee that I take a sip of, the first sip of the first cup of coffee of the day. That is what I appreciate. I just had a nice walk in nature. I was really grounding myself and kind of just like absorbed into nature and kind of just like getting lost in the experience of floating through nature, you know, being one with nature. So this is all about appreciating the things you have and getting out in nature and appreciating the natural beauty of nature that you have at your disposal for free. You know, it doesn't take much to just go outside and look at the birds flying from tree to tree, or looking at the water and watching the fishies swim around, or the ducks, or whatever it is that's by you, you know? But this is about stopping, getting in nature, appreciating your life, appreciating the small things, even if you don't have much right now. Appreciation goes far. Appreciation and gratitude opens up the doors for the universe to give you more blessings. So if you're appreciative of the food that's on your plate, you're gonna get more food on your plate the next meal. Comprende? Next we have the Angel of Strength. This is to me the upgrades that we're getting. I know I say about upgrades all the time. Well, what do you mean upgrades? I'm not a computer. Well, actually you are. You are a biological computer. You run on electricity and water. And computers run on what? Silicone, and electric charge, you know? So the Angel of Strength is upgrading us lately. I feel like when I've been talking to people lately, more people are becoming more aware, more awake, more concerned about the world, but also more concerned about their place in the world. And they're taking more of a holistic approach. They're not necessarily taking the narrative fed to them. People are starting to introspectively, you know, dissect things themselves and trying to figure things out. So this Angel of Strength to me is almost like a strength of mind, a strength of a resolve, a strength of a new foundation of strength that we could build our knowledge upon. So to me, this is all about the collective standing up, speaking up, using their voice, speaking how they feel, you know, which is extremely important for your throat chakra. It's extremely important for your spiritual growth, your spiritual evolution, to speak your truth. Because once you speak into existence and your vibe matches up with what you're speaking, you kind of create that into existence, right? Having a shaky, scary, used to your voice, little meek and shy, you know, you don't really get things, or you don't get things done. But using spirit, using what you feel to express yourself, that's the ultimate form of being a human. So use this strength and express your wealth. Express yourself any way you feel that you need to, right? Woman holding a heart. So for collective energy, this is all about healing, right? The divine feminine is coming out. That's what this Aquarian age is all about. The female water bearer, transmuting of energies, taking the old and the bad and the corrupt and the evil and turning it inside out into good. You know, this is all about healing, growth, evolution for a collective level. The heart upgrades I always talk about. We're going to be a heart-based culture in the future. There's going to be an overabundance of love. There's going to be an overabundance of emotion for others. I know it sounds pie in the sky, but this loving energy is coming out more and more every day, this prevalent energy. And it's almost like the universe is sending energy onto our planet to kind of like upgrade our vibe. Well, that's really what's happening. But that vibe is being upgraded with the vibration of love, pure, unconditional love, you know. I got like a couple minutes left, so let me pull another card or two. I hope everyone's doing well out there. There's a lot of mental chaos out. A lot of people are having breakdowns, falling outs with people, job loss, you know, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on for things that people are going through right now, but it just seems more intense and more dramatic and more heartbreaking and more devastating when bad things are happening, just because we've been so sensitive the past 2 years. So, appreciate the small things, you know. Like I repeat it, it's cliche, but we're all on a journey. We're all on a path. It's up to you to find the breadcrumbs to follow that path and to get to the end of the line, wherever that may be. I'm still trying to get to the end of my line, you know, so. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Overall theme for the bottom row is balance, the 11. So a 1 and a 1 would be balanced, right? Yin and yang, being equal energies, but opposite at the same time, just to balance each other out, just to keep the scales balanced. 0, 0 is balanced. 1 and 1 is balanced. 2 and 2 is balanced, right? Think of it like that, the scales balancing things out. So balance over your mental, your emotional, your creativity, your wealth making. You know, this is a total life balance. So if something's out of whack, you have to identify what it is out of whack. Do you feel like you're emotionally drained, that you have to work on your emotions more, you have to release, you have to do all that type of stuff? Are you not making enough money? Do you feel like insecure in your living situation, like the paychecks aren't just enough, prices keep going up, not enough money? Is your mind overrun? You know, are your swords kind of chaotically fighting in your head all the time? You know, Gemini season, careful with that. Or are you lacking passion? Are you lacking drive to move forward? All 4 of those things to the tarot are what makes a balanced life, right? So any one of those out of whack have to be balanced with all the other aspects. Otherwise, you're going to feel run down, depressed, anxious, insert negative emotion here, you know? So it's all about balance. Solar plexus chakra. We're getting upgrades for the we are getting upgrades for the solar plexus chakra right now. Last night I was doing a meditation. I was kind of working on my chakras, and I noticed when I go to a certain energy area, I know it's lacking or it's over producing as a chakra because it feels like shaky or it feels like vibratory, like it's very like sensitive. My solar plexus chakra felt like it was like really being, I was working on it a lot yesterday because there's a lot of energy going through there, or it felt like there was like a detriment, something pulling it away. So I was doing a lot of work on there. So solar plexus chakra is all about the sun. It is the sun of your energetic vibrational field and emotional and physical and spiritual body, right? So the sun is where the healthy ego sits. I said your sense of self, your identity, you know, who you identify as yourself. And a lot of people are having an issue with who they are right now and how they identify themselves. So your solar plexus chakra might be changing or upgrading your ideas on issues, how you think about things, how you perceive the world, and how you present yourself to the world. That's what the solar plexus chakra is all about. So it's changing it for a lot of us. Egos are being broken down, barriers are being broken down, new data or information comes out and it's conflicting with the information or what you perceive in the world already. So it's breaking those walls down for you to change, for you to adapt, for you to evolve, for you to overcome. So don't be scared if you feel like you're losing your sense of self at this time, because you're really just finding yourself. You're losing the old attachments of ego and you're finding yourself right now, okay? This is all about connecting to your light. Connecting to your light, I was talking about earlier there. You're the sun of your soul, the light, right? That's where it sits. This is where the seat of your power is. This is where the seat of manifestation and goals and wish making is. It's your belief that you are confident in yourself and strong enough in yourself that you can make the things that you want to happen, right? So if this feels a little weak or shaky, you're getting a little queasy, maybe a little nausea, feeling like you're overwhelmed, that's all signs that this chakra is being upgraded right now. Next, we have the 6, victory and success. So this is the 6 of Wands, I believe. Yeah, 6 of Wands. So victory and success, straight up. We're going through this transformation, right? What is victory and what is success? You know, it's like it really comes down to how do you define that for yourself? And I think we have to redefine what victory and success is. You know, it doesn't always have to be major battles that are won. It doesn't have to be major feats that are overcome, you know. Sometimes even just small incremental steps, just to shift your thinking, just a small tiny bit really makes the big difference over a longer period of time. If you start making a habit, I think they say it takes like 28 days of consistent daily work to make or break a habit. So if you are consistently making one incremental change, like saying writing 1 page a day for 28 days, and you make that a habit, that's going to bring you victory and success. So when you have small wins in your life, you got to pat yourself on the back because nobody else is going to do it for you. If you're looking for that outside sense of appreciation or that outside sense of recognition all the time, like you're going to be sorely mistaken in life, dude. Or female dude, you know, you really got to pat yourself on the back and realize the victories and the small wins that you are winning in your life, because that's what makes you feel confident to move forward. That makes you have a strong sense of self, right? But if we're overdoing that, we're over patting ourselves in the back for not very great things or always seeking that sense of satisfaction, this guy is out of whack. This guy's out of whack and you need to balance him. So we're going to be successful. We're on the right path. Blah, 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 blah. I always say that same shit. But so we will be victorious and successful, but you have to watch out for temptation. This is the devil energy in tarot. You can see it's almost like he's being split in two. He's being pulled towards his evolution, but he also feels like he's stuck in one spot. So that's kind of what temptation does, right? Attachments, it kind of keeps us in one spot. It wants us to be addicted or consumed by the things that chained us, that bind us, right? Whether it's emotional addictions, like needing to be with this one person or needing something to fulfill one emotional need. I can't really give you a good example for that, but that's what the devil energy and temptation is all about. It's all about the things that you covet and the things that you want to like feed your ego with that aren't necessarily healthy, but it's like more of like a mental imbalance that you want to fill. So temptation, right? Victory and success. You break this down, it's a 15, it's a 6. If you break this down, this is a 6. So victory and success mixed with temptation. and balance. I was just talking about the scales of balance. So a 6 and a 6, right? Pat yourself on the back and give yourself props for the small wins, but watch out for the things trying to drag you down and pull you down. You can celebrate, but don't let those celebrations carry on too long and kind of drag you down and weigh you heavier than your victory and success. If your victory and success is all you're thinking about and you're not enjoying yourself, then you're going to feel like you're not enjoying life and your passion's going to feel it. So there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance in between. And that's it. Those are the messages. This one a little bit longer than I thought, but I wanted to pull some cards today and give some new messages. Well, my eyes look crazy. We're all evolving. We're all changing. We're all becoming a different version of ourselves we didn't think that we could be. Lean into it. Lean into it is the best advice I can give. I know I said that the other day. Whatever. Lean into it, you know. These are very challenging times as a human, and it's easy to forget about all the spiritual stuff, spiritual work, especially when there's so much chaos in the 3D world, but this is the time when you need the spiritual guidance and the spiritual intuition more than ever. So with that, I love you guys. I hope these messages resonated. Please like, comment, you know, let me know if these messages made sense to you, and maybe like what message or where is relating to your life, so I can know that I'm on the right path and on the right track with delivering these messages, and my intuition and my messages are coming out right, and you know, all that other good stuff. So I don't think I'm going to be on the next 2 days, but happy Memorial Day for all the Americans out there. Happy Memorial Day. Stay safe. Barbecue, get out in the sun, enjoy time with friends and family, and I love you guys. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for spending your time with me, and have a good one. Bye.